You know, like fire teams in squads, obviously, like your squad in game in clan, you should be like loading out. You know, for example, you need a medic, an assault. You don't need a sniper. A lot of people say, "Oh, put a sniper in your squad." You don't need a sniper in a fire team. Primary objective of a fire team, right, is getting from point A to point B. Your objective is and it's not engagement. A lot of people seem to think engaging the enemy is a primary objective of any fire team. Couldn't be the furthest from the truth. If you're given an objective, like in this game, for example, our objectives now would be to take Delta Charlie, not all at once, obviously. That's where a fire team and how a fire team moves is important. For the ex-military guys here, I don't know if you know know the word brick, but in each squad a guy's a brick. Bricks interlock, which makes the unit stronger. So to that point, if a fire team moves, it moves as one. Each man is covering the next guy, and as I said, with loadouts, engineer, ammo supply, it's pretty common sense in the game. But if you're fighting, like, to train a clan like 1-TAG, the objective of the game is obviously to fight other clans, and the objective of training, therefore, is to be able to move better and more efficiently than the other units. If anybody got any questions, just stop me because I'll rabbit on forever.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so basically, what any clan should be looking for, particularly like playing this game, is where all its members basically are comfortable with, to start with, one character, one avi. In 1680B, although we would go off on other servers and play at other avis, but on 1680B, everybody had their individual job. RMO, for example, was our medic. He was always a medic, and while in the server, he had his selected weapons that he used, and he only ever played as a medic. This, over time, made him a very effective medic and a very good member of any squad. I was a grenadier, and as I said, over time became very effective with the grenade launcher, and everybody used to get pissed off. So, I mean, if you're looking for a squad, basically to go in and fight with squad matches, then I would suggest that each of you, really become familiar with one role, because when you go into that role, when you go into like your squad, your platoon, then everybody knows what they're doing. Everybody moves as one. So if everybody wants to load out into, what they want in their squad, I mean, we haven't got enough for one squad, haven't we? One and a bit squads.
Yeah.
So you definitely need an engineer that's carrying a repair tool, and he should be carrying a jav.
Yeah.
I mean, this is for this goes on really to the next step, not kind of fire teams, but if you're fighting a tank, for example, you've got 3 seats in a tank, you need an engineer with a repair tool and a jav. You could have definitely need the ammo supply guy, who should be driving the tank, by the way, and you would need like a medic. That way you're fighting an effective tank, and that is hard to beat, because you've got a guy that's going to keep repairing it. You've got that tank will now fight tanks, it will fight aircraft, it basically fight anything.
Yeah, with the 3rd Street and the Javelin, yeah.
That's right.
Guided shells, yeah.
That's right. So if you load up like that, then you've got yourself basically an effective tank. It's very annoying when you join games and you're not in a clan server and people jump in tanks and they drive them off all in a row. Now we've all done it, because that's just what you've got to do sometimes in the game. But if you're working and training as a clan, it should be second nature that if one of your guys jump in a tank, then the other two you should be fighting a tank as a squad, as a unit. So if we move up to the end of the road, as I said, a lot of what I say you think it is common sense, but you basically start at the beginning with fire teams, you work your way gradually up, and you add all the aspects. But the first aspect is, now, remember what I said back at the beginning, a fire team has one primary objective. That is to take the objective, which is, in this instance, Delta. But you've got to move across a lot of open ground, and normally there's somebody over there who wants to shoot you. So to that end, you obviously have your cover. You have your main gunners, right, on the flanks, your gun in the middle, and a medic always in the back. Spacing is very important, obviously. If one of you goes down, your medic can get around and you can move forward as a fire team. So if Squad Alpha wants to like form up on the road, we'll try and space you out so you can get some idea of spacings in. We form up on the main road here. Right, so big gunner on the left, big gunner on the right, we go in the middle. Yeah, carbine in the middle there. And medic should be hanging back, so you're now in a 3. And just for this instance, just imagine you're leading medic RMO so you can go to the rear.
Roger.
Right, 2 types of fire team. You've got a column, you've got a line, right? Obviously at the moment, if you're moving forward now, you're going to be moving forward in line. If you're one behind the other, obviously you're moving forward in column. Right, for this one, we'll move forward in line. Spacing still a bit tight. Need the gunners, to spread out. An RMO, when the column moves forward, it's a shame we haven't got anybody over the other side that can put down fire. Yeah, you need to be around over there. Okay guys, right, so imagine now, just as I said, we haven't got one enemy here, we know we're not going to get shot at, but if we want to move forward now, move forward to Delta. Across open ground. Right, you want to run to your nearest cover, so look at the terrain. Look left, look right, otherwise you're going to get separated. I'll try and let me get ahead of you so I can see as you're coming up in formation.
Back a minute, guys.
Yep.
When you hold here, you'll see now, you look at the land, you've got cover ridge. Alright, so when you're moving forward as a fire team, you move to your nearest ridge. Yep, you're coming back there. When you're moving forward as a fire team, always look left, look right, make sure you're moving forward together. Because it just takes practice, but you know, you get strung out, one of you gets picked off, your medic's not going to get to you, or he's going to get killed getting to you. So you move now stages. Stage 1 would be from the road to here, okay? We assume we never took no fire. So you've got good cover now. Again, your spacing's good. RMO would be taken to his knee, obviously, he won't be stood up. Okay, moving forward, keeping in a line to your next ridge. There is a thing within the game that I call it a silly graphic glitch, is where you look at your fire positions now. You've got 3 of you, pretty good cover. The guy out there on my right is pretty exposed. So basically, if you wanted, he's going to use the rock to his left for cover. That's going to put him stretched out, but he's in good cover. He's a bit too far away now for if he was to go down for the medic to get to him, but you know, your objective is, like I said, your primary objective is to get to Delta. Right, moving forward to your next cover line. Which is going to be here. This is going to be like a prone position, so you'd be wanting to move up and wait for everybody. Alright, you're obviously, when you're hitting the prone, you're gonna be, if you're taking fire, you're going to be returning fire. If not, you're going to be getting up again, moving as fast as possible into Delta. Once in Delta, again, you're going to be now covering each other, you're going to take up fire positions. None of you are too far away, and your medic always at the back.
Objective has been neutralized.
As I said, that is basically the first rule of a fire team, alright? We never took no fire, we got in a Delta, we've achieved our objective. If we were taking fire from the left or the right, we would obviously engage if it was effective fire. Big point now. A effective fire. It basically means what it says. If the fire is hitting you, taking you guys down, then you go into a defensive mode. You return fire. If it's not, if you just hear a fire, like some guy shooting away over there or something like that, it's not effective fire. So you don't need to engage, even if you could engage. This is the point. The fire team's job, primary job, is to take the objective. So you basically bypass them. You take Delta, and then if they're going to come after you, or whatever, you take up defensive positions, and then engage. But only engage if engaged. I mean, that is, everybody understand what I mean by that?
Yep.
Yes.
It's a case of, like, you'll see a lot of guys in a lot of squads, they will run around. We've got one in ours called Norway. When we move as a squad, as a team, we use these tactics. He doesn't. He will run off and do it on his own. He dies a lot. He dies a hell of a lot. The thing about this is, when you practice this, and you do it over and over and over, like Armin will tell you, we did it 2 months a week for months and months. And when in 6th-TAG, when they moved as a fire team, they were very, very effective. Especially, if you're fighting clan against clan, a good fire team will always beat a not very good fire team. So that is basic. That is a step one of what a fire team is. Everybody understand it? Yeah.
Yes, Roger.
Right, and that second point of a fire team is to clear a building. Your objective is, for example, to clear a building. We can move over now. There's a little building over there, but as I said, with this part of the game, this is where the game interferes, because you can't really. I mean, you need stun grenades. The game doesn't have it. This game has it, where you can use grenades as basically mini radar beacons. You throw them around, and if there's a guy within 50 feet of the grenade, he's going to shout grenade. You know he's about. So that's, we were discussing this with Tom earlier in the week, that's where if you're going to clear a building as a squad, we can try it, but normally we need stun grenades, hand grenades, and as I said, it's self-explanatory. Guy's in there, he's going to shout, he's in there. But if we want to move down to the building, we'll move down to the one on the main road there. Remember, guys, you should be staying in your fire team. See, that's good. You're moving to cover. Right, we know we're not going to get fired upon, but you're moving to cover. Imagine that there, you don't know if there's guys down here.
Building we going after.
Right, as a fire team, you come up to the building. Again, you need to be spaced out. You medicate the back. Obviously, this building here has got glass windows. You can see there's nobody in there, but through that door there could be anything. Could be clays. Could be C4 with a guy watching. So you don't know. So basically, you're in good positions now. The one at the rear. So, right, first guy it should be nade in. Basically, who's the one, I can't see the names from here. One by the lamppost. Oh,
Okay.
Right, so if RMO moves up to Stickman. Stickman puts a nade through the door. Ideally a stun nade. I would throw it in the door from an angle. As soon as that nade goes in, that's it. You're in. RMO, you follow. Two guys outside keeping cover.
Clear first right.
Right, okay, RMO's cleared the ground floor. Right, second two guys should be in. Nade up the stairs.
Oh shit, that's close.
RMO secured the ground floor, yeah. Follow the nade in.
Roger.
Okay, second floor is clear. Right, so RMO and Stick repeat the procedure up to the roof.
Clear.
Once the building's clear, it's as simple as that. What we would normally do next, right, is we would go over this again. Right, so stick in RMO, was nade in, cleared the ground floor. Other two guys, nade upstairs, cleared the next floor, RMO stick, straight out the top. And so you can see how fast and effective you can clear a building. As I said, what we'd normally do now, we would say, right, we'd run down a street in 16-8B. We would say, for example, we'd leave the first building empty, say, right, go and practice it. But we would stick a guy or a couple of guys in the next building, because that's when it gets you that, you know, when doing it when there's nobody there, you kind of get used to doing it when nobody's there. So, you know, it's difficult with this game, as I said. You have to do a clearance by sticking a guy in there, or swapping a guy over to the other side, putting him in there, but not using the grenades. Do you know what I mean? So you clear a building like you basically just did, but you won't be able to put no nades in there because the guy is going to scream, you know.
Yeah, Roger.
But that way, you do it properly, you're alert, you always have to expect that there's somebody in there, even though we know today that there's actually no guy in here. So, well, as I said, we need really to try that with somebody on the opposite team. So I don't know if I can be swapped. Can I be swapped?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Right, because if you swap me, right, if you go down towards Charlie, I will be in one of those buildings. I'm not going to tell you which one I'm in. If I see you coming down the road in your fire teams, right, I'll open up, see how you react to return of fire.
Right.
So it might work like that, but as I said, you'll have to do it without throwing a grenade in, otherwise I'd give myself away.
Yeah, try not to shoot me, Spot, I'm filming. Up with one right at the back.
Right, okay, I'm going to be in a building. I might be upstairs, I might be downstairs. If I see you coming, hang on, could you just give me 1 second, because I'm going to kill myself and change out.
Oh no.
We need a squad leader in our squad.
Yeah, I was going to come on to that. Squad leaders. You need basically a squad leader that leads the squad. You know, not just the first time a squad makes himself squad leader, because that's the way the game works. You do need a squad leader.
Right. Do that?
I'm dead, yeah. I'm just coming back alive.
Spot, I'm the guy with a pistol standing in the middle of the road.
Well, guys, if you want to move down the road now to Charlie and try and take Charlie, I am in a building. Clear the buildings. If I see you, I may shoot. I mean,
I've got eyes on anyways. Hold up, fellas. In a vulnerable position right now. He's not in the building closest to you, but the building right after that.
Hang on, I see movement.
Right.
Or it could just be litter.
yeah, remember, guys, it's your objective. Right, for this exercise, if you want to use grenades, I mean, as I said, in game you can use the grenades as little mini radars. So
Guys in position?
Yeah, ready?
Alright, you ready?
In position, yes.
Alright.
Yep.
Alright. Dick and Matt. You hit it first.
We have neutralized the objective.
Got eyes around the back there, George.
George.
Roger, Roger.
Okay.
No eyes on.
Alright. Dick and Matt, bottom
One
floor
sec.
first.
Oh.
Wait till you get the two of you guys in together.
Hang on a sec, guys.
Okay. Alright, George, you go in with him.
Roger.
Okay. Tell us when you bottom
Guys,
floor's
clear.
clear. Alright. I gotta wait for Matt here. Alright. I'm gonna move around here to the right.
Second floor clear.
It's just about clear. Isn't it? Yep, it's all clear.
I have to say, great job, guys. You know what I mean? You cleared me out of the building. By the time I got a shot in, I was dead.
Yeah, it looked good that did. Yeah. Nice one, lads.
Yeah, it's good. That was, yeah, thanks for that. Good tactics there for the buildings.
Like I say, it was just a shame that that grenade came through the window and landed just here.
Yeah, I mean, you threw that grenade in there and you cleared the clay, which was obviously put there to take the first man out. So, you know, the tactics were. I mean, I can't hear myself screaming, but when you chucked the grenade in that window, I assumed you knew I was up there.
I didn't actually
I
hear
heard
anything.
nothing.
Yeah, he didn't scream that time, yeah.
I had a feeling, so.